the same starting five for all of their team's playoff games from Minnesota and from OKC. And that means two things. Things are going well, and everybody's healthy. So they're set to go here to begin the third round of the NBA playoffs. And each round, Richard, the adrenaline just... Daniels left open, now drives, lost the handle, picked up by Williams. Again in the open floor. They call that a dunk here at OKC. And the Thunder have their first lead.
And it's a group of individuals who pride themselves on making their opponent uncomfortable. You present the ball in front of this team, and I promise you that length and the speed of their hands turns into...
Williams on the drive. Hartenstein with the stuff.
Again, Jay Will in that open court, just making plays, and that's tough when you get behind the defense, and Minnesota's very good at not letting you get there, but that lob, Rudy Gobert is just in a tough spot.
Jalen Williams, the drive, kicks it out in the corner. Williams, the drive, up and under, banks it home. Gorgeous move, and 10 straight points by the Thunder. Timeout, Minnesota.
You've decided to put defensive pressure. Jalen Williams is handling it more here in the second half.
It's right now.
Mason Wallace has it. On the drive, goes inside, throws it up, and Jalen Williams with the flush.
Spaced out Oklahoma City is. So now one man to beat off the drive. You fall asleep on the backside. And Mike was talking about the lob threats, Chet and Isaiah. Here's another one. Mr. Williams told us before the game, I know I'm nice.
And as we told you in game one, both teams have been able to start the same five throughout the postseason. A good veteran starting five from Minnesota. And of course, the OKC Thunder, one of the youngest teams to ever make. They go for Randall. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. One of the top 10 in the NBA in steals per game. Jalen Williams back out. Caruso sets, fires, connects.
You might see the steal, but at the end of the day, it's that pressure defense up top that allows for that to happen. And then once they get in transition, it's just need.
Williams finds Hartenstein, stumbles with the ball, but finishes strong. Jalen Williams drives to the rim, left-handed, right at Rudy Gobert. Daniels. Great transition defense and a steal. Williams to Holmgren. Blocked by Reed. Williams puts it up and in on the follow. Multiple efforts from Jalen Williams. Play.
I've said it before, this team gets more tips than the Feds. And here they go, going up. And they continue to play. They do not stop. And Jalen Williams with the easy layup. It is so difficult. The way they're able to just swarm on the ball. I have not seen a team defense like this in decades.
By playing hard on the defense, man, that's where it starts for us. And just trusting that the game's going to have its ups and downs, and we just got to stick with it.
So OKC back on the road where they have excelled all season long. This great starting five, and of course, excellent depth for them as well. Meanwhile, as we mentioned, a veteran squad. They've had a lot of big playoff games over the past couple of years, and you expect a big-time response from this starting five. Jalen Williams, minute and a half to go here in the second. Williams lines up his three-pointer, gets that to go. 8 points for Jalen Williams. That's his first field goal. Most of his points, obviously, from about a 5.5-second difference. Shot clock and game clock. Jalen Williams connects on a three. Gobert fell down, 5-on-4 right now. Dort tries high arcing three. That's good. Lou Dort knocks it down, and Chris Finch wants a timeout. Well, exactly what Oklahoma City wanted. Cut into that lead in the first couple of minutes.
This is what we talked about. You asked moving into the next game. This is what you want. Lou Dort knocking down a three. Look, at some point in time, the coach is trying to win the game. It's not about you.
Williams, good drive to the bucket as his Timberwolves annihilated Oklahoma City. Just shocking, not that they lost, but how badly they lost. That's their vaunted starting five. Their head coach Mark Daigneault says they have a track record of turning it around. Of course, for the Minnesota starting five, what a performance from the opening quarter in that game 3. Again, not a must-win, but going down 0-3. And SGA comes the other way. Drives, kicks it out right side. Jalen Williams nails the first shot for the Thunder. A crowd favorite rather quickly. Stolen by Williams. A telegraph pass, and Jalen Williams now with 15 points here in the first half. Williams alley-oop to Hartenstein in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander falling away. Rebound Wallace, another offensive board. Jalen Williams puts in a three. 18 for Williams.
Rudy's frustrated a little bit.
It's Gobert. Shot clock at 7. Drives, pulls back, drives again. Stops, falls down, gets it to Williams. Three-pointer. It's good. Jalen Williams with a big bucket.
He keeps that left pivot foot down. That grip on the Converse is good. And so is that three by J-Dub. Watch it. He puts that pivot foot down, keeps it, but through the wickets, the 5-hole. For the three. Look, he's watching it the whole way.
DiVincenzo harassing Williams. Williams on the drive, pulls up, difficult shot, goes in. Jalen Williams with 31. 8 on a 24. Williams puts it in. Jalen Williams answers once again. And it's back up to 7. 18-year veteran Mike Conley is in the starting lineup for Minnesota. Talking about this building, playing here, he said it's really tough place to play, and he's seen a lot of tough places throughout his terrific career. Meanwhile, the starting five, what a performance they put on to take this 3-1 lead after that 42 points. Jalen Williams, the floater in the paint, is up and good. Another turnover. Jalen Williams goes up and lays it in. Minnesota needs another timeout. What an explosion from OKC here in Game 5. Aaron Wiggins back up top. Williams up and under. Off the glass, it's good.
Room to breathe. And then on the other end, it's just constant movement by their offense.
Holmgren inside to Wallace. Back out. Jalen Williams nails another three. Williams, jumper's good. They just will not let up. They are relentless.
A great player. The expectation when he came out of Kentucky was not that he was going to be a great player. He thought himself, I could be a quality.
Seconds. Another 30-point plus win. Going back to the NBA Finals. Well, they played each other 5 times in the last 9 days.